Hi there, my name's Hollow and welcome to my cooking/baking channel. On this channel, my goal is to provide simple recipes for cooking and baking. I'm no professional, I just love to cook and bake at home. So if you're new to cooking and baking, I'll try to showcase recipes and do it in a way that's easy for people to follow along. I want to try out new recipes as well. Like I want to try cakes, I want to try different meal recipes. If you're into that, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe. Even liking and commenting on this video will help a lot as well. But for today, we're going to be starting out our channel with a very simple chocolate chip banana bread recipe. It's from Hershey's. I'll link the recipe in the description below. But it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to prep and then an hour to bake. So it's very simple, it doesn't take a lot of time, and it's very delicious. It's got a moist center and a little bit of crunch on the outside. So yeah, I'll quit yapping and let's get to baking.
The first thing you want to do is set the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, take your 9 by 5 inch loaf pan and grease the bottom and the sides. The recipe only says to grease the bottom, but I always do the sides just because it's easier for me to get the loaf out of the pan after it's done baking. I ended up using way too much butter, so I did wipe away and drain the excess butter. If you have grease spray, that works just as well. I just didn't have any on me when I was making this, so that's why I used melted butter. Now it's time to mix all your ingredients inside your mixing bowl. So first is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, then 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a cup of vegetable oil or shortening, I use canola oil, two eggs, a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips just to start, and then take about 2 to 3 medium to large sized bananas and mash them up, and then put them in with the rest of the ingredients. Once you've finished putting everything into the bowl, take your mixer, set it to medium speed, and blend away. Once everything's blended well together and there are little to no lumps, put in the amount of chocolate chips that your heart desires. That is what the recipe says. We are not afraid of chocolate chips in this household. We love chocolate, so put in as much as you like. You can either mix it in with the mixer. I personally like to use a spatula and just fold it in. That way I know that the chocolate chips are all in the batter. All that's left to do now is to pour the batter into your pan. Place the pan onto the middle rack in your oven. And set the oven to 60 to 65 minutes. I always do 60 minutes first, and then if need be, I will put it in longer. So it's been 1 hour. Let's take it out and check the inside to see if it's cooked with a toothpick. For my toothpick test, there was still some batter from the center of the loaf, so I just stuck it in for another 5 minutes, and then after that it was good to go. Once it's cooked completely through, let it cool for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, take it out of the pan and put it on a wire rack and let it cool completely. I forgot to film myself reacting to the bread. That's how good it was. It's all gone now. But thank you guys for watching my first ever baking video. If you could like, subscribe, comment, that would be great. Thank you and see you next time.